Black coffee can be sweet, not like sugar, something quieter, more of an impression. Then, how do you find it in your cup? Black coffee is bitter. It can be intense, especially if you use beans that emphasize bitterness. But sweetness is also there, not added or artificial. A natural flavor of coffee that comes through more clearly when you drink it black. That is where black coffee gets interesting. The bitterness does not disappear. Sweetness does not replace it. So, how can they both exist in the same cup? If you were to explain coffee to someone who's never tried it before, how would you describe it? A dark brown bitter drink? That probably would not encourage anyone to try it. But what if you said a deep dark liquid extracted from roasted fruit seeds? Doesn't that sound more complex, more intriguing, like something worth tasting? Same drink, different expectation, different attention. Attention works that way. You find what you're looking for. And if you have never given a reason to look for sweetness in your cup, you probably never did. Natural sweetness in coffee is not loud. It does not arrive the way refined sugar does. Not a sharp sweetness. It is more like a reminder, like milk chocolate, that warm, roasty, creamy quality that lingers rather than announces itself. Something that gives the cup a sense of depth and fullness rather than just intensity. The words you see on coffee bags, chocolate, caramel, honey, these are flavor notes. They're pointing at something you've tasted before. It is quite difficult to describe what you're tasting without a shared reference point. And this is why flavor notes work, because both the taster and you have had chocolate, caramel, and honey before. You already know what those things feel like. The note is just connecting that memory to what's in your cup. If you're new to noticing sweetness in black coffee, try focusing on the sweet flavor notes on the back before you brew. Not to find that exact flavor, just to orient your attention towards something quieter and rounder. Your brain will know what to look for. And once you find it once, you will keep finding it. That's how attention works. Once you know something is there, it stops hiding. The more you become aware of sweetness, depth, and the balance in your cup, the more a question starts to form. Where is all of that coming from? Coffee has been with us for centuries, one of the most essential drinks in many cultures around the world. And the way this drink is made has not changed. It grows on a tree, the fruit is picked and dried, and the seed inside is sent to a roaster. That seed is green coffee. It carries everything that will eventually become flavor. The sweetness, the acidity, the body, the character. All the potential is there, untouched. And then roasting is where most of that potential is shaped into what you actually taste. What comes forward? What stays back? What gets lost? Those are not accidents. They are decisions made by the roaster. Even when you buy the exact same origin, the same roast level, and very similar flavor description on the back, the cup can taste quite different depending on the roast profile, which stays invisible to you. One might be bright and fruity with underdeveloped sweetness. Another might be deeper and rounder with sweetness developed but sitting farther back. Because every roaster reads the beans differently in the moment. The same green coffee does not always behave the same way. Sweetness is one of the core flavors shaped in that process, alongside acidity and bitterness. It can be brought forward or pulled back. It can feel open and immediate, or quiet and slow to reveal itself. How it sits together with everything else in the cup. That balance is something the roaster works toward deliberately, or sometimes loses without realizing it. There's no universal answer for where sweetness should sit. It depends on the coffee. But the sweetness in your cup did not arrive there by accident. What you're tasting is not just where the coffee came from. It was shaped by the person who roasted it. And yet, what happens in your cup? How that sweetness comes through is still something you have a hand in. Brewing is where everything finally meets your palate. The coffee in your cup passed through a long journey before it reached you. It started as a fruit. It became a green bean carrying all of its potential. A roaster made decisions that shaped what that potential would become. Now it is in your hands. Brewing does not add flavor to that. It reveals what is already there. The sweetness that was shaped in the roast. How much of it comes through, how clearly you taste it, how it balances with other flavors. That is determined by how you brew. Before you grind or put the kettle on the burner, look at the beans in front of you. Smell them. They're telling you something before you even start. The coffee you have today is not the same coffee it was last week. It has been changing since the moment it was roasted, breathing, shifting, and becoming something slightly different every day. And how those beans behave when they meet water is also affected by the conditions around them. The temperature of the room, the humidity in the air that day. That is what you're working with. The actual coffee in front of you right now. Same kind of attention you developed when you noticed sweetness in black coffee for the first time. You can give that to the beans. What you notice, what you sense before the water even touches the grounds. That sensitivity grows with every cup. The sweetness in coffee was shaped before it reached you. How much of it comes through is something you get to discover and control. And the more you pay attention, the more you find. Black coffee is not just bitter. It never was. And what you're tasting when you drink it black. Bitterness, the sweetness, the depth, the balance. All of it is part of the same cup, shaped before it reached you, revealed by how you pay attention to it. That is what black coffee is. Not a one thing, a conversation between everything that is naturally there. Now that you know where to look, you will keep finding it. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful coffee day.